and talk about Nykaa because that reported its numbers yesterday. Numbers were overall in line. Yes, we did see a decent set of numbers coming in from Nykaa, but what was a bit of a surprise or a bit of a concern that came in was in terms of the Concall highlights, because in terms of the BPC segment, seems like there was a higher discounting that was there for the prestige brands that was offered because there was a rural slowdown. So to attract customers, they had to give higher discounts. Other than that, new customer acquisition is something that the company said is going to be their key focus area, whether you talk about the BPC segment or even in terms of the fashion business. Priority for the company is going to be in terms of is growth versus the margins. So when you look at it in terms of the BPC segment, maybe those contribution margins could be at these subdued levels, and we've seen a bit of a fall in the BPC segment contribution margin, and that is what something maybe could be a worry, and they could remain in that range for the short to medium term is what we are picking up in terms of the Concall highlights that have come in. Other than that, obviously, the company said that the market share has not declined in the online BPC segment and is in line with the previous years as well. Fashion business, the priority is going to be growth and profitability, and the sneaker side is doing quite well for the company. Obviously, they've had that recent tie-up with Foot Locker as well, which is a great opportunity for Nykaa Fashion. So yes, only a bit of a concern that could come in is in terms of the contribution margin, which could remain at these levels in the short to medium term. But let's also listen into what the management had to say on the BPC segment. Here's a bite.
Premium slash prestige beauty was a very small percent of the overall BPC market, so it was incredibly under indexed. So it is growing off of a smaller base, so there is more opportunity for those brands to continue to grow faster than the platform. That's one. Second is, as Nykaa, we strongly believe in continuing to drive awareness for and continue to do business in the premium prestige space, because these are the kind of brands that drive strong customer repeat and loyalty. And as I said in the beginning, it's also just generally better unit economics for us. So we're happy with the results that we're seeing with the prestige brands. But again, it's coming off of a very small base. So, generally the whole market needs to grow. And that's when we'll start to potentially see better or see positive impact from a gross margin perspective.
Okay, surely that's the update that is coming on Nykaa, but Britannia